Just imagine you putting product on your hair 2, 3, 4 times in a week, every week for a month, for 4 weeks, and continuously like that for several months. I know a lot of people won't tell you this, but that is one thing that can stunt your hair growth. It can also cause your hair to get dry and break. Hold up. I'm going to explain. I'm not surprised when people say they do this, they do that, they moisturize their hair regularly, but still, they still feel their hair always dry and breaking. That is because you're not doing something. So I discovered something which I have been seeing a lot of times, but I haven't really paid attention to it because, when it comes to trends and stuff, I don't want to be a part of it because I've had my own fair share of jumping into trends. But this one caught my attention and I decided to give it a try. But before then, I had made my research, tried to find out how this works and why it's being used, and I got my answer. What are we talking about here? It's the clay mask, guys. It's the clay mask. Clay masks aren't just for your face, they are incredible for your scalp and hair too. They work by pulling out toxins, product buildups, and impurities from your hair strands. So I'm using this one and it's a local one. I don't know the English name, but the language name is called Uzu. So I'm going to put the spelling on the screen. You can just Google it, you will see that. So I blended it to make it into this powdered form. So this clay mask is known for enhancing coil definition, improving the elasticity of your hair, drawing in moisture because now your hair is cleansed from any form of impurities, so that any products you are adding to your hair can be able to penetrate better, especially for our textured hair, type 4 hair, because we are used to moisturizing our hair. For me, I moisturize at least 3 times a week, and that goes on for consistently every week for 4 weeks in a month and 12 months in a year. So that's a whole lot of product going on our scalp and on our hair strands. Yes, we wash our hair, we take care of our hair, so that's not too much for some of you guys, but considering the fact that moisture is the most important when it comes to retaining length or growing out your natural hair, you want to make sure you're doing right by your hair. So I'll be using this clay mask to cleanse my hair. Now this thing cleanses like no other, like even better than your cleansing shampoo or surface shampoo. Trust me, it kind of creates an affinity with any product build-up on your hair strands, any dirt, and removes them from your hair. That is what clay mask does. At first, I didn't want to believe that, but having tried that on my own hair and seen the results, I decided to share it with you guys. Of course, there are 3 or 4 ingredients involved in this. Now, it depends on your preference. For me, I chose something that I know was accessible to me. So there are different types of clay masks. There's the bentonite. There's this one that is a locally made one, which I used, whatever type of clay mask you're going to be using, as long as it's a clay mask. And then you need either apple cider vinegar or aloe vera juice, and then a few drops of essential oil or any oil of your choice, just to give it a bit of a moisture, and then water. That is the only thing that I used. I mixed that together, made it into a form of a paste, and then applied on my hair. Now, one mistake you don't want to make is to apply this on a tangled hair. Please, 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 and please don't apply a clay mask on a tangled hair. The disaster is going to be irrecoverable. So my hair has been freshly detangled because I just took down my 6 weeks twist. So I detangled my hair before trying out this. So you can see that I'm just easily gliding through, like I'm not doing any detangling as much because I had already detangled my hair. So you want to make sure that you also spray some water. Do this section by section. Don't try to do this in a rush. Please do this section by section, if possible smaller section, as you can see me do smaller sections, so that it's able to coat every strand. Now this is not a rush and go situation where you just slap in product on your hair and you just walk away. No, you want to do this bit by bit, and for each section I apply water. I sprayed water just to make it damp, so as to create an effect with the clay mask, and that is what I did. So this clay mask will draw out impurities from your hair strands. Like it or not, one of the reasons some people have dry hair is because consistently applying products every now and then, it's going to weigh down on your hair strands. They coat your hair strands. So when you want to reapply products, there's every chance that that product you're applying again is not even penetrating your hair strands, and that's the reason why a lot of people say they moisturize today and the next minute their hair is dry, because that product didn't even go in the first place. Regardless of whether you're low porosity or not, that product may not have even penetrated your hair in the first place. That's because your hair is overloaded and needs some cleansing, and most times these cleansing shampoos might not do the actual work for us because we don't want to use them too much so as not to overly dry our hair. But clay mask is not drying out your hair, it's simply just cleaning off all those things that are still clinging onto your hair strand so that you can easily apply product. And trust me, after this mask I did a moisturizing routine. In fact, washing my hair, shampooing my hair was a whole game altogether because it was so easy. My shampoo was lathering very well too. Usually I will shampoo twice, but this one I just had to do once and the whole thing was just foamy and all. So this is one secret that a lot of people have been using and we are not seeing it. Well, for me, I didn't want to just jump into it until I understood why we need to do a clay mask, and this is advisably done at least once every month just to remove those dead skin cell from your scalp. You can also apply this on your scalp. Yes, it's safe. Apply it on your scalp, remove dead skin cell. Clay mask is a sure, like I recommend it for everyone. I recommend it for all my subscribers. Please, if you know you're having issues, in fact, even if you're not having issues with dry hair and all that, try as much as possible once in a month to apply clay mask so that it can cleanse your hair from all those daily moisturizing, daily oiling, daily everything that you've been doing to your hair and give you a fresh start. I felt a whole lot better with my hair than I've ever been in years. Like I can't explain the feeling, but guys, clay mask is a go. So this is hands down one of my favorite treatments. You know, I'm into mask and all, but this is one of my favorites. If you've never done a clay mask on your hair, please try it at least once. You might just become obsessed with doing it. So let me know in the comments if you've tried this before, and don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss any of my hair videos. This is just what I wanted to bring to you guys because I don't want anybody to miss out on this. I feel like we tell people to, you know, moisturize, wash your hair and all that stuff, and a lot of people still have issues with maintaining moisturized hair and all, and this might just be one of the breaks, like the major break you will ever have with doing your hair. So try it and let me know what you feel after trying it. Any questions you have concerning this, you can put that down in the comment section. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.